Hello and welcome to Logic ERP. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with the latest videos.
In this video, we will walk you through the mill production process flow in Logic ERP, explaining each stage from master setup to finished output. Let's take a quick overview of the masters that have already been configured, which will be used throughout the mill production process. First, head to the Setup New Account module. Here, we have created the required mill ledgers, which are used for issuing stock during the production process. Next, let's go to the Setup Items Multiple Pack Sizes module. Here we have created a few items. The first is the gray fabric item. Gray fabric is treated as raw material and issued to further processes such as dyeing and bleaching, where it is converted into finished fabric. The other items we have created are finished fabrics, such as blue fabric and navy blue fabric. These represent the final products, which are produced after processing the gray fabric through stage like dyeing or bleaching. Next, go to the Setup Godown module. Here, we have created several mill godowns, which will be used in the subsequent production processes for proper material movement and inventory control. These are the required master setups needed for processing the mill production flow. Now, we can proceed to create a purchase order to initiate the procurement process. Enter the supplier name, then enter the items to be ordered along with their respective quantities and rates. For ordering gray fabric, the purchase order quantity is normally issued in bulk rather than in individual pieces. After entering details, save the purchase order document. Now, let's generate a purchase challan by retrieving the relevant purchase order. Before proceeding with creation of purchase challan, let's review its configuration settings. Here make sure that the option prompt for lot number for every item in case of purchase order retrieval is enabled. Now, select the supplier and click on Retrieve Order. Choose Purchase Order Delivery Note. Then select the relevant purchase order document and click OK. Next, select the required item and click OK. As a result of the enabled configuration, the lot-wise quantity breakup window will open. Please note, when we place a bulk order with a supplier, they supply stock in multiple lots, bales, or taka. During purchase inward, we must enter the specific details for each lot, bale, or taka as provided by the supplier. Now, enter the corresponding lot, bale, or taka number along with the quantity provided by the supplier. The purchase challan has been retrieved with separate lot-wise entries, where each lot is recorded with its respective quantities. After verifying the details, save the purchase challan document. Select the appropriate godown for storing the material and click OK. After the fabric receipt, the stock is transferred to the mill for processing. For the same, head to the Stock Transfer Godown-wise module. Select the mill ledger against which the stock is to be issued. Next, choose the source godown and the destination godown. Record the transaction for the gray fabric lot, bale or taka along with the corresponding quantity to be transferred to the mill for dyeing or bleaching process. Once the mill transfer is completed, the dyed fabric will be received back from the mill after processing. To record the transaction, go to the Job Work Receipt Against Issue module. Before proceeding with the entry, open the configuration screen. Here, you can define the essential parameters. We have defined the lot number expression to control the lot numbering, and we have also defined the lot rate formula to calculate process-wise costs accurately during the job work receipt. Now, click on Retrieve from Godown Stock Transfer. Select the relevant stock transfer document and proceed to retrieve the details. The stock transfer document has been retrieved successfully. The issued item details section displays the gray fabric information, while the issued lot details section provides a detailed, lot-wise breakup of the gray fabric being issued for mill processing. Enter the bill number and the additional lot number. The rate pack column indicates the purchase rate of 150 rupees at which the lot is issued. The receipt option allows you to record receipts against the stock that was issued for processing. By clicking Edit, you can enter receipt details against each lot such as the item name, quantity, mill processing rate, and any additional details. As you may observe, the lot number for the finished item has been automatically generated at the time of receipt, in accordance with the lot number expression defined in this configuration. The waste quantity field is used to record fabric waste quantity. The godown option allows you to choose the appropriate location for storing the stock. The other expense column is used to record any additional costs related to the receipt of materials that are not included in the item's basic rate. To enter details, press spacebar on column, and the assembly expense details will be displayed. The corresponding assembly expense master can be created in the system by going to the Setup Assembly Expense module. Moving back to the window. Once the expense is added, the receipt lot basic rate is automatically calculated and populated. This represents the finalized per unit basic cost of the received lot, calculated after incorporating all applicable expenses. The allocated quantity is then displayed accordingly. You can enter the receipt details for the next lot following the same procedure. Wastage quantity represents the material quantity that becomes unusable or is lost during processing. Let's enter wastage or shrinkage of 10 meters and enter other details. Since the total quantity issued was 180 meters, after accounting for wastage, the net receipt quantity is reduced to 170 meters. The basic rate of the receipt lot has increased due to the inclusion of the wastage quantity. As you may notice, all other values for this lot receipt remain the same as those entered for the earlier lot. However, by adding only the wastage quantity, the basic rate for this lot has increased from 191.50 to 199.83. The receipt has been successfully recorded against the issued lots. Save the document to finalize the transaction. You can monitor all details through the job work receipt against issue report. This report provides comprehensive details of job order-wise receipts against issues. You can also review the stock details through the stock query report for accurate and up-to-date information. Finally, you can verify the final cost updated in the system through the Overwrite Lot Numbers Rate module. Select the finished items and click on Refresh. As shown, the basic rate has been updated with the finalized cost of the finished item received from the mill after dyeing and bleaching.
I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.